When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Know thyself, know thy enemy, 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Appreciate the moment of a first kiss. It may be the last time you own your heart. The world changes. We do not. Therein lies the irony that kills us. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. The good fighter is able to secure himself against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating the enemy. There's so much to be grateful for. Words are poor things. A path doesn't appear on its own. We've to make it, and we can make it. Don't flail against the world. Use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Recognizing power in another does not diminish your own. Genius is measured not by static volume, but by kinetic vision. I drink a cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. Gratitude is best refined through the fires of adversity. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. We humans are more concerned with having than with being. Sometimes it takes a good fall to really know where you stand. Reason is, and ought only to be the slave of the passions. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. Living never wore one, so much as the effort not to live. If at first you don't succeed, remove all evidence you ever tried. We are citizens of the world. The tragedy of our times is that we do not know this. He who pursues fame at the risk of losing his self is not a scholar. It's hard not to feel happy when you make someone smile. When you're the most happening person at the party, it's time to leave. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. If people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice. Secret operations are essential in war. Upon them, the army relies to make its every move. Appraise war in terms of the fundamental factors. The first of these factors is moral influence. You have made the moon, the jester said. That is the moon. Keep a little fire burning, however small, however hidden. Generally in war, the best policy is to take a state intact. To ruin it is inferior to this. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. The inner fire is the most important thing mankind possesses. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. Do no harm and leave the world a better place than you found it. When we are most alone is when we embrace another's loneliness. Despite the heart-numbing frost, my soul is blooming like spring. People who fit don't seek. The seekers are those that don't fit. You fall because you are human, and rise because you are divine. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. If fate doesn't make you laugh, you just don't get the joke. Sometimes we create our own heart, breaks through expectation. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. The more you face challenges, the less you fear them. I don't want life to imitate art. I want life to be art. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. I speak gibberish to the civilized world, and it replies in kind. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. Here, in this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. The king is only fond of words and cannot translate them into deeds. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. Invincibility depends on oneself, the enemy's vulnerability on him. If the world is against the truth, then I am against the world. If you appreciate the small things, you're likely to get the big ones. No one else has ever opened doors for me. I opened them myself. When we fail, our pride supports us, and when we succeed, it betrays us. Challenges in life can either enrich you or poison you. You are the one who decides. A traitor's just a patriot on the wrong side of winning. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. Stop doing what is easy or popular. Start doing what is right. There is nothing more important than your eternal salvation. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. My only advice is to stay aware, listen carefully, and yell for help if you need it. Si no usaba esta vida, entonces la estaba desperdiciando. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. Keep the fight in your veins, honey. Never let it fade. Desire is half of life. Indifference is half of death. Sometimes the best of God's gifts arrive by the shattering of all the window panes. Life is a bittersweet journey, my friend, a bittersweet journey. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. There's more to life than simply increasing its speed. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Sometimes your circle decreases in size, but increases in value. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. Agitate him and ascertain the pattern of his movement. Understanding that rests in what it does not understand is the finest. The best knowledge is knowing yourself and your inner being. Don't be afraid to challenge the pros, even in their own backyard. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. If I have a platform and a voice, I should use it for my people. Instinct is a makeshift, an admission of helplessness before the problem of reality. To know that we know what we know, and that we do not know what we do not know, that is true knowledge. Doing nothing is better than being busy doing nothing. When you walk in silence, your excellence will always speak for you. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. You like me not because I like you. I like you just because I like me. Sand lines my soul, which is filled with the breath of the ocean. You have to notice the truth in order to be able to avoid it.